So you want to make the best banana bread you can bake. I'm here to show you how to do it. First off, you need to make sure that your baking powder and your baking soda isn't from last year's holiday baking. If it is, go to the store, get some new. I promise you. If you've been trying to make banana bread and it comes out sunken in the middle, it doesn't rise enough, it's because those two items are old. Let's get baking. Hey, let's talk bananas. You want them spotty, you want them brown, you want them bruised. It doesn't matter. The darker the peels, the better. It means the starches are turning into sugars and it's going to yield a better flavor and a sweeter taste to your banana bread. 3 bananas, if they're this size, 3. If they're smaller, use 4. And you see they have dark spots on them. That's okay. The paddle attachment will mash up the bananas perfectly. But if you don't have one, just mash it up with a potato masher or a fork. So in the smaller bowl, we're going to put 3/4 of a cup of flour in there. You could use a scale and weigh it, but I find if you measure it correctly, there's no need. So this is 3/4 of a cup of flour. We're going to put this aside. Into the bigger bowl, we're going to put in 1 cup of flour. So in total, it's 1 3/4 cups. I'm going to add 2/3 cups of sugar. Now we're going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And this little lip that's on the can, that's so you can level off your spoon. See? Makes it nice and level. And we want 2 teaspoons. Next, we're going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, my secret ingredient is putting a little cinnamon in it, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. And we're just going to mix these up. So we're going to be adding in a 1/3 cup of butter. If shortening is all you have, use some shortening. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of milk. All right, just going to give this a little bit of a mix. And now we're going to start adding in our dry ingredients. I like to do a little at a time. That was probably half. I'm going to add the rest. I'm going to scrape down the sides. Put a little mix again. And now we're going to add our eggs and the rest of our flour. And never crack your egg straight into your batter. If you get a bad egg or you drop shells, it's easier to dump this or to fish out a shell than it is trying to get it out of your batter. So 1 egg in, We're going to add about half of this flour. And the rest of the flour. And we're going to give this another mix. Scrape it all down again. Get all the dry flour down to the bottom. Yeah. And this is when I don't use the machine anymore to mix. Because if you over mix this, it's going to turn tough. And you want a nice soft banana bread. Perfect. Now, if you like your banana bread with nuts, perhaps walnuts, would add a 1/4 cup at this stage. That's perfect. And now we'll get our pan ready. I have just sprayed the pan generously with some nonstick cooking spray. And now we just pour the batter in. And if you have any spills like that, any drips, just wipe it off the top. That way it doesn't get just burnt on and you can't get it clean. It should definitely be done by now. Ooh. Yes. Perfect. See nothing on the toothpick? Perfect. Look at how beautiful. We're going to let it cool for about 10 minutes and then we're going to flip it out and let it completely cool down on a wire rack. I only cut into it to show you what the inside looked like during this video. When you make it, you're going to let it cool completely, wrap it in tin foil, and try it the next day. If you can do it. I know it's hard. It's so hard. But trust me, it'll be so much better the very next day.